Tennessee Tornado is a great aero looper located at Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. So let's get right into this review, starting off with the theming and presentation of this ride. This ride doesn't really have much theming, but this ride has quite a nice presence. It is in the woods, which does give some great photo opportunities. You can get some great photos of this ride. This ride doesn't have much theming, but the presentation really makes up for it. So this ride is definitely pretty good for presentation, and you can get some pretty good night rides just like some of the other coasters at Dollywood. So let's get right into the ride experience. Your lift hill, it makes your typical aero lift hill noise that we all know and love. You do get a nice view of the woods and the rest of the layout, but you don't really see the park. You can if you probably look hard enough, but you really don't until you hit the turn around on the pre-drop on this lift hill. But there is one thing that really stands out from the other aero loopers on this ride, in that it was designed by computer and not by hand, which makes the transition smoother and different elements on this ride from the other aero loopers. So you go down this first drop, you get a nice pop of airtime, but it's nothing too crazy. And then you go into this sidewinder, which is pretty good, nice and smooth. Then you go into this turn, which is nice and snappy, one of the more intense moments on the ride. Then you go into this vertical loop, which pulls some good positive G-forces. Then you go into this Idleman, which is pretty good. And then you go into this turn, doesn't do much. Then you hit the brake run. This ride is short but sweet, and this ride is pretty smooth compared to all the other aero loopers I've ridden, which makes this aero looper really stand out. It's also the smoothest coaster by aerodynamics that I've personally ridden so far, and this ride is my favorite aerodynamics roller coaster. So what is this ride's final score? I will give it a 7 out of 10. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.